The Dynasty.
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
I'm alone, only love myself no more. Take it to the grave, I'll ghost. I know I can be so cold. Dark, where I like to keep my heart. No more bite, no bark. Like to get you way off guard. Stay so deep inside your brain. Take you somewhere far away. Roll the dice, you know I'm the type to life, not afraid to die. Type to make you cry, type to put a price. All up hit, do just sit. Straight up, feeling straight, feeling, yeah, no feeling, yeah, feeling, straight up, feeling straight, feeling, yeah, feeling, yeah, no feeling. But I'm dead, hear my voice up head, watch it fill you full of dread, go. Is it really a surprise? Playing with your mind. Treat you like a prize. Then I throw you down and really that bad. If I love to make you mad and get happy when you're sad. Care about a bad bro. That's how I like it and I'm never go. No, never had a soul. So you ain't digging on me, go. So deep inside your brain, take you somewhere far away. Time to roll the dice. You know I'm the type to risk my life, not afraid to die. Type to make you cry. Type to put a price all up on your head. You just say. Straight up, feeling straight, feeling, yeah, feeling, yeah, straight, feeling straight, feeling, yeah, feeling, yeah, but I'm dead, you know what's up, watch it feel you from the drive till you go. Bang, you can do anything. Never feel no pain. Listen, brain, go. Clip it down, do it, and we take. Time to roll the dice, you know I'm the type to life, not a type to cry, type to price, all up head, do just say. Straight up, feeling, yeah, no feeling, yeah, feeling, straight up, feeling, feeling, yeah, feeling, yeah, no feeling. But I'm dead. What's up in your head? Watch it feel you full of dread till you go.
The Dynasty.
Yo, hey world, what's good? It's your boy LG. I'm here. We in here. We live. Let me move this mic a little bit. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see every last one of y'all this morning. Y'all got my water here. Got my water. Got everything. We about to moving stuff around. I'm back on YouTube. I told y'all we gonna do it. And we in here. I'm ready to talk esports. Y'all know I love me some esports. We're gonna be talking different kinds of esports eventually. We're gonna be covering Tekken, fighting games, of course. But I gotta talk about League of Legends today. You know what I'm saying? I gotta talk about League of Legends. I had a friend of mine that actually got me into the game, and I blame him. I blame my homeboy Static Surge for this, because he brought me to the game, and I was already interested, but he was like, he let me try it, and he's like, it's free, you should try it, and I got it. You know, I got into it. So some of y'all that see me play this on Twitch, y'all know what's up. But I've gotten into the esports side of things, you know, just to see how it goes, and man, I'm telling you, that shit goes crazy. So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna try to break it down a little bit for you guys. I'm gonna try to break it down a little bit. All right, let me see. There we go. All right, give me a second. Let's see if we're. All right, I'm gonna try to break this down for a little bit for you guys. All right, we should be good. All right, we should be okay. We should be okay. All right. Are we still running into problems? All right. Okay, we should be okay. All right, it looks like it's not working, but we should be good. We good? All right, we good. All right, cool. All right. But yeah, so I just want to play that, let y'all know that what's up, how that goes, what's going on. And for those of y'all who don't know how this works, I'm gonna try my best to break it down for you. And also, just to give y'all a quick heads up, I'm fairly new to League of Legends esports. So for those veterans that come in and, you know, that judge me, please don't judge me too harshly, please. All right, because I'm not familiar with all the teams and, you know, how everything goes, but I'm gonna do my best to give y'all stuff, you know, for the newbies out there like myself. You feel me? All right, but without further ado, let's break down the format here. We're gonna talk about the format of how the overall tournament goes. Okay, and I was gonna explain it to you guys, but I found a video. They actually made a video this year breaking down how this goes, and I definitely want to share it with you guys. So let's go to the video, and we're gonna break it down for you, just like this.
For Worlds. To get ready, let's break. The moment you've been waiting for all year is finally here. It's time for Worlds. To get ready, let's break down the 2021 tournament format. 22 teams will face off in 3 stages: play-ins, groups, and knockouts. Play-ins will feature 10 teams hungry to reach groups. The first seeded team from Brazil's CB LoL, Japan's LJL, Oceania's LCO, the Commonwealth of Independent States LCL, Latin America's LLA, and Turkey's TCL. The second seeded team from Southeast Asia's PCS, the third seeded team from North America's LCS, and the fourth seeded teams from China's LPL and Korea's LCK. These 10 teams will be randomly drawn into 2 groups of 5, and each team will play 1 game against every other team in their group. The top team in each group will advance to the group stage. Third and fourth place teams will play a best of 5, and winners will challenge the other group's second seed for the last 2 remaining positions. The group stage will bring 12 new competitors to the table. The top 3 seeded teams from Korea's LCK, China's LPL, and Europe's LEC. The top 2 seeded teams from North America's LCS, and the top seeded team from Southeast Asia's PCS, alongside the 4 play-in qualifiers. These 16 teams will be split into 4 groups, with each playing against every other team in their group twice. The top 2 teams in each group after that will advance to the knockout stage. The remaining 8 teams will compete in a best-of-5 single elimination bracket, progressing through quarterfinals and semifinals. At finals, the last 2 teams standing will play a best-of-5 series. The winner will be crowned the 2021 League of Legends World Champions. Be sure to tune in because every stage will be make or break as we see who takes home the Summoners Cup.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So I hope that breaks it down a little bit for you guys a lot better. So I hope that breaks it down for you guys. Makes it easier for you guys to understand. And all right. No, I don't want that. Okay. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. All right. So now that we got that out the way, they've already done the draws and everything. So we are currently in the group stage. So we've already done the play-ins. The play-ins started at the beginning of the month. We are currently in the group stage, and today we're actually halfway in. All teams have played 3 games apiece already, and we've already it's craziness going on. So I am going to what we're going to be doing is I'm going to break down to the best of my ability. Once again, I'm going to be breaking down, going group by group into the teams in the group, what their standings are, from what I've seen, how they've played, and you know, give you guys a little bit of insight from my perspective. Okay, once again, I'm not like the end all be all of League of Legends because, like I said, I'm fairly new to League of Legends and the esport itself. So if I don't get everything correct, I do apologize ahead of time, and all my League of Legends people, you know, don't judge me too harshly, okay? Like I said. All right, so we're gonna start with this is what we have here. We're gonna go into the workflow here. This is what we have so far. All right, this is what we have so far. We got group A, B, C, and D, and we're gonna go by group and we're gonna kind of talk about it, and I'm also gonna show you some of the picks that I've already kind of had in place, and we're gonna go from there. All right, so group A, we got DWG Kia or Damwon Gaming Kia, Fun Plus Phoenix, Rogue, and Cloud9 in group A. This group already is stacked. I do remember watching League of Legends gameplay last year, of the Worlds last year, and Damwon, I believe they won last year, if memory serves me correctly. They won last year, and so I'm expecting them to do the same thing here. They're dominant. I believe they are from, I think they're from either China. I want to say they're from China. Let's double check here. No, they're Korean. Okay, they're from Korea. All right, so they are from Korea. What up, King Kachi? How are you, sir? Good to see you. So they're from Korea, and they won it all last year, and they have been dominant. From what I've seen, they've been dominant all across the board, and I expect that exact same level of dominance here, and they've been showing it. They've definitely been showing it, along with a new group. I think Fun Plus Phoenix is a new group. Yeah, they're Chinese. Yeah, they're a Chinese esports organization. I've never this is my first time hearing of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we did. So, but yeah, so this team is a new team, Fun Plus Phoenix. They're 2-1. Let me see. We're gonna find out who they played so far. Let's see, Group A matches right here. I like this site. This site actually makes things work. So indeed, sir, indeed. So this is what we got so far. So far with Group A, we have Damwon Gaming in the lead, killing all the teams so far, which I expect them to make it out of the group pool. Fun Plus Phoenix is a new team. I've never heard of them, but apparently they're doing pretty well. Rogue, I want to say they're from the Europe. Hit the bank. T-Money. Hey, that's what's up. Good to see it. Go ahead and make that buddy, G. Make that buddy. All right, you too, man. Thank you for coming by, bro. And Cloud9 is 0-3. Now, Cloud9 is a North American team, right? Here's the problem. Here's the issue, right? North American teams are known to be not the best in these brackets, okay? And that's one thing I've noticed. Like, all the North American teams, like I would love to be on these North American teams, but it's like we have our work cut out against us, because when it comes down to the Koreans and the other teams, when it comes down to League of Legends, it's crazy, right? And with Cloud9, they're kind of put in a bad bracket. They're put in a bad bracket here, especially with Damwon Gaming. I already knew Damwon would probably hand them a few L's, since they got to play each other twice, they're going to be handing a couple of L's coming from Damwon. Cloud9, I think they could have won. I think, if I remember correctly, when they played Rogue, from what I saw, they could have had a win there. They could have had a win, but they ended up losing near the end, and that kind of cost them. And that's something you want to do, especially in League. If anybody's ever played League before, League is definitely a chess match, especially at high levels. It's almost chess-like. So you have to like play smart, and you cannot give up the lead, when you have one. And Cloud9 did that with Rogue, and it cost them. So, they could at least went 1-2, but so far they're not doing too well. With them being 0-3. So they have 3 more games to go. They have to play Rogue. They're playing Rogue again tomorrow. Starting off with Rogue, and then they're playing FPX and then Damwon. So I'm hoping they can at least get a win. If they get a win against Rogue, that would definitely boost their momentum. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. And I think they're going to get, it's probably going to be at least a 0-6 for Rogue at this point. Maybe 1-5. But it's not looking good for Cloud9. They're probably going to be coming out. They're probably going to be eliminated out of this group. Damwon Gaming's probably got this in a bag. If anything, it'll probably be Fun Plus Phoenix and Damwon Gaming together coming out the group, and that's probably what's going to be. With maybe Rogue close second here, depending. We'll see. But if we look at my predictions, this is what I predicted so far at the beginning of everything. I predicted Damwon, Kia, Fun Plus Phoenix, Cloud9, and Rogue. I think the only thing I'll probably have wrong here is probably 3rd and 4th spot, but we'll see. We still got some time left. There's 3 games left to play. Like I said, that Cloud9 has a lot on their plate here, especially with this group. That's just the way I see it. Whew, good Lord. Talk about overkill. All right, now Group B, we have Edward Gaming. T1, 100 Thieves, and DFM, or Don't Focus Me Gaming. I believe that's what Detonation Focus Me Gaming. The only team from Japan here that made it from the play-in. Now, let's look at current things. I'm gonna close this tab out here. Let's look at currently here. Edward Gaming and T1. Now, from what I remember, T1 is supposed to be like the juggernaut of the League Esports. T1 is like the equivalent of Duke Blue Devils back in the 90s. If y'all have ever watched college basketball, Duke Blue Devils were like the dominant team, and T1 was definitely that they've definitely held the title for a long time, the biggest juggernauts of League of Legends esports. Edward Gaming actually is fairly new to me. They're Chinese. They've had a lot of success, but you know, so far they're doing pretty good. T1 2-1. I think they've only lost, they only lost to EDG. EDG stomped out 100 Thieves. I know 100 Thieves was definitely poised to come in strong for League of Legends, but once again, you know, NA is not the best when it comes down to League of Legends. So the fact that they did get a win on Detonation Focus Me, which actually helps them, but once again, this is a stacked group. Mainly with T1 and Edward Gaming. I think those two are probably going to be the ones, if I remember correctly. Those two were the ones that I had set to come out the group. 100 Thieves could possibly win it here, because according to this, their next schedule up, 100 Thieves got to play T1. They might lose that. They might get another win on DFM, and then they got to play EDG again. So as long as, like I said, if they play well against T1, if they pull up an upset against T1, that would definitely help their ego, boost their ego, and help them win. At least get a win against Detonation Focus Me, and you know, probably get a better shot for the groups, because like I said, it's everybody plays twice, so we'll see how that goes. Detonation Focus Me, I think they're probably going to be 0-6. But I think it's just probably going to be the fact that they made it to Worlds, you know, the groups stage of Worlds, after making it through the play-in stage, was probably going to be enough for them. So we'll, you know, that's probably going to give them the motivation to come back next year and say, okay, we did it before, we'll do it again. So we'll see. We'll see about that. But once again, I'm going to probably stick with my original picks here, with Edward Gaming and T1 in the top 2 spot. 100 Thieves probably has a good shot here of probably coming out of the pools here, but I doubt it. It's highly doubted, especially with T1 and Edward Gaming holding it down there. All right, Group C. Let's get over to Group C. We have Royal Never Give Up, PSG Talon, Hanwha Life Esports, and Fnatic. Fnatic definitely actually did really good last year, but this year, this is actually a surprising group that actually went 0-3 so far. I'm actually shocked. I was actually expecting Hanwha Life Esports to actually do really bad, expected when them coming out of the play-in stage, but Hanwha Life Esports, this team here, came from Korea, and they're definitely showing signs here. They're showing some life. Is it enough life? Not necessarily, but it's enough. Like I said, Fnatic is the one that's shocking to me, because I believe last year, let me open up another tab here. I think last year they were top 8. I think what were they last year? Let's see, last year. I want to see what they were last year. I can't even look at their achievements here. Okay, that's their achievements. All right. Recent matches. I can't even look at their own brackets right now. Oh well. Anywho, I know last year they placed last year, if I remember correctly. I think they were top 8 last year. They didn't make it out of Worlds. They made it into the knockout stage. They just didn't make it too far. But I'm actually shocked to see them 0-3. PSG Talon was pretty solid. I think they were there last year as well. Royal Give Up, I believe they're new. I don't remember seeing them last year. But they're dominant here. Let me see. I think where they're from. They're from China. Yeah, they're from China. So they're definitely popping off and doing big things here. I think let me see. Let's check what I had. I had Royal RNG, Fnatic, PSG Challenge, and Hammer Life. This one's the big shocker. Like I said, Fnatic is 4th, Hammer Life is 3rd. So given this, I don't know. I think Hammer Life might pull the upset here. Hammer Life might pull the upset here. This one might be a very interesting thing here. Hammer Life might pull the upset and go 2nd. RNG will probably keep their dominance, and you know, PSG Talent might fall. Fnatic, you know, I think they probably lost their momentum and they probably won't make it out to the knockout stage. But they play on the 17th. These are the last 3 games. So I guess that the way they're doing it is for Group A. They're Group A, which is tomorrow. They're playing all the games for Group A tomorrow. And then Group B is the next day, and then Group C is the next day, so on and so forth. So once again, my predictions will probably be RNG, Hammer Life, 2nd, and then PSG Talent close 3rd, and then Fnatic is probably going to be out of there unless Fnatic pulls it out. We'll see. We don't know. You know, that's the beauty of these predictions. I could be wrong, but we'll see. All right, and last but not least, Group D. This one is the crazy one. All right, this one is wild. This is the one where the toss-up, anything could go either way. All right, so we have Genji Esports, LNG Esports, Mad Lions, and Team Liquid. Once again, this is Team Liquid's the NA team here. Mad Lions, I believe they're from the UK. Let's double check here. Let's take a quick double check. They are, yeah, they're a Spanish team from Spain. Okay, yeah, and they actually played last year. They were actually, I think they were, let's see, timeline 2020. Okay, that's just teams of stuff last year. Okay, I just want to know, they don't tell you what happened last year. Okay, they don't tell you, and that's making me a little upset. All right, let's see. It won't show me anything old League of Legends here. All right. I'm trying to figure out, oh well. Completed. Can we look at, I want to look at last year's, because I know I ain't crazy. Oh well. Let's see, completed. Can we look at Worlds from last year? There's a whole lot of tournaments that's going on. Jesus. There's a whole lot of tournaments. 3 Premier, I'm trying to find the old ones right quick. I was trying to find it because I know I ain't crazy, y'all. Like, I know I'm not crazy. They got qualifiers. Look at all of this stuff, man. People think League of Legends ain't, you know. People think League of Legends isn't here we go, 2020. Here we go. All right, let's look at the group stage here, playoffs. All right, yeah, so Fnatic, once again, yeah, to kind of backtrack a bit, Fnatic made it last year, so I'm surprised. Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna make it to the playoffs this year. But yeah, this is how it was last year, but we're gonna compare it to this year in just a second. But here's once again Group D, Gen G Esports, LNG Esports, Mad Lions, and Team Liquid. I believe, where's Mad Lions? Mad Lions wasn't in last year. No, they weren't. Okay, they weren't last year. Yeah, they totally weren't in last year. Well, they totally weren't in last year. So Gen G, they didn't make it last year. Well, they made it to playoffs, and that was about as far as they went. They just made, they got vested in the quarterfinals last year. But right now they're doing pretty solid. Right now, like I said, this group right here is the closest out of all 4 of the groups. Gen G right now is doing really well. They're tied with LNG, which is the upstarts. I believe LNG were on the last chance qualifiers. Yeah, I believe they were in qualifiers. Let me double check here. We're gonna double check. Yeah, they were in the play-ins. Yeah, they made it in the play-ins, and they've been doing really well. They lost to losing to Gen G, Team Liquid, another USA or North American team. Just falling into that NA curse, and it's something that I don't, it's kind of disheartening to see, because they do so well in the LEC, but for them to fall in the Worlds, it's I don't know, it's a tough one. But like I said, if any NA team has a chance right now to make it out at this point, I would say Team Liquid has a better chance of making it out. I don't know, that's a tough call to make. But like I said, they lost to LNG the first time, and they're playing them again on the 18th of this month. So we'll see how that goes. And like I said, if they can get it, like I said, this one's going to be a close one, a tough call to make. Hell, I even had problems with this in my original predictions too. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. This one, this is my original picks for Group D. I said Gen G and Mad Lions were poised to come out in the 1 and 2 spots, with Team Liquid and LNG Esports to be left in the dust. But it looks like I'm pretty much, for the most part, Gen G, like I said, LNG is the one that's really getting me right now. So Mad Lions might make a mad dash and come through and with the win here, but we gonna see. We gonna find out. This one's definitely one I'm looking forward to. This group is something I'm looking forward to. I really want the Team Liquid to kind of come up and make a surprise dash, but dealing with Gen G and LNG, I don't know. Who did Team Liquid beat? They beat Mad Lions. Okay, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. If they could pull off the win here with LNG, that'll be great. That would definitely be great to see. We'll see. So to kind of finalize my predictions here, I kind of want to say I think Gen G is going to stay strong and take it. I think the tough part is going to be second place. So the second place is going to be a tough call. I want, the NA in me, I want Team Liquid to come by and make a stand. But if not, I'm going to go with LNG. I'm going to go with LNG Esports. We'll see how that goes. How about it? We'll just stick with it for that. How about that? So that's going to be it for the group predictions. And like I said, everything picks back up tomorrow. The only thing I don't like is their matches start like hella early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time for me. So they're going to be starting with Group A matches, and going from there. So if you guys got anything y'all or any questions about League, let me know. Description, I'll have everything in the description below, stuff like that. Y'all can leave your comments up and all that good stuff, and we gonna see. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it. One thing I will say about League of Legends is their presentation has been really good. Every year it seems like it seems to get better every year, and definitely one of the reasons why League of Legends esports tends to be really popular, outside of its staying power, is just the fact that they get people together and they make it like a movie. You feel me? So it's a pleasure to watch. They do a good job with it, and I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy watching it. All right, but yeah, that's gonna be it for my predictions and my thoughts. And I want to know what you guys think. If you guys do enjoy League of Legends as an esport, watching it, or if you enjoy playing it, let me know what you think. I know it's a lot, a lot to play. I definitely will, level with a lot of people who have problems, with understanding the game, because it is a lot. It's definitely a lot to deal with, a lot of information all at once, and I can definitely I can definitely understand that. But before I end today's little talk, I definitely want to share something with you guys that's going to be just my little thoughts, right, before I sign off. And let's talk about this real quick. In the next patch, they're disabling all chat for the next patch, and let's read this here. All right, let's read this, and we're gonna go through this a little bit, and I will probably put this in the description when I get a chance. And this is actually something that I want to talk about real quick before we leave, right? Okay. So while most of our focus around behavioral systems in 2021 has been gameplay based behaviors like AFKing and inting, we've heard from you that verbal abuse has been a rising problem this year too. We're working on a number of changes to systematically address this at both League and Riot levels, but one direct change you'll see soon is that in patch 11.21 we're disabling all chat in match made queues. While all chat can be the source of fun social interaction between teams as well as some good banter, right now negative interactions outweigh the positive. We'll evaluate the impact of this change through verbal abuse reports and penalty rates, as well as surveys and direct feedback from you all. And they say all chat is the only thing being disabled. All right, now regarding the last one, we're aware that verbal abuse happens in team chat too. Disabling all chat won't get rid of abuse altogether, but team chat also plays an important part in team coordination function, so the potential value it brings is much higher, even if it can also host some negative experiences. See, now this is something I don't agree with, right? So I don't necessarily agree with this. Okay, I don't agree with this. I think that this is not necessarily a good thing, right? I honestly think that the biggest problem with League and with a lot of team-based games really is that I get more negative interaction and I've gotten more problems from not the enemy team but my own teammates, you know what I'm saying, which is one of the reasons why I'd rather flex, you know what I'm saying. And I don't think that banning all chat is going to be a problem here. I think the biggest problem is getting people together, or the people that want to throw games. Like I literally had the other day, I was playing on Twitch with the homie Disparity and had a dude that AFK'd, you know, and it wasn't it wasn't it was basically because he was losing his lane. To be honest, let's be honest, he was losing his lane. And the enemy or our team support switched off to mid lane to rotate, and the bottom lane ADC said okay bye and left, and basically was just inting, throwing the game, and we ended up winning the game. Now we ended up winning the game. Shout out to the homie, homie Disparity, he carried that one. But I honestly think that the negativity is within the team chat is the bigger problem than all chat. Like I honestly expect the enemy team to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? To me, I expect that. That's what I expect. I don't expect my own teammates to, sabotage, because we're all on the same team, especially when we're playing ranked. You feel me? Like that's the biggest problem. That's the biggest issue that I have, is when you're playing ranked and you have somebody that wants to throw. The mentality in ranked games. And that's one thing I don't like, especially with team-based games. If you're playing ranked matches, if you're playing like a regular match, that's okay, that's fine. But if you're playing a competitive match for your rank, the worst thing you can do is not go in with the competitive mindset, ready to play, ready to do your best, and and to win. You know what I'm saying? It's your rank on the line. That's how you get noticed. That's how things happen. Blah blah blah. Whoop-de-whoop, for the most part, anyway. So I think banning all chat, it wouldn't be a good idea. I think they just need to be a lot more mindful of the team chat. I think they should focus more on the team chat, especially if people are reporting that a player is inting. You know what I'm saying? And let me also make this clear too. There's a difference between somebody inting or having a bad game and just being a dick. You know what I'm saying? And running it down mid lane. And there's been times for me, like I can tell you myself, there's been times where I've gone 0-10, with 8 assists and stuff like that, but I still try to make the game a better, I still try to show up in game, you know what I mean? And it's frustrating, I get it, it's frustrating, but at the same time, I think it's just a mentality. Like you still gotta show up, you still gotta play, you still gotta do your thing and do your best to perform. And even especially when you try to say, okay, look, I want to call to surrender, and the whole team wants to say no, we're not surrendering, to keep you hostage. And that's, I think, the biggest problem, is that a lot of people don't understand that part of the nuance, and people think that, oh well, you went 0-5, okay, you went 0-5, you're automatically a bad person. No, it's not necessarily that. You know what I mean? It's something that you definitely have to take the time to look into, and it's nuance. A lot of people don't want to deal with that, but hey, you got to, what I'm saying? So I think I want to make that clear. Having a bad game isn't isn't a bannable offense, and people need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And when you start flaming at a teammate, you can't get mad when they start flaming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people can only take so much, and you don't know what they've been through the game before. So maybe they were doing bad the game before, and then they try to play another one to pick themselves up, and then they're losing again. So it's really, some people just need to have have a little bit more understanding and better understanding of support. You know what I mean? Especially if that person's on your team, because you never know when you might be having a bad game. And I think a lot of people don't. They want to flame the teammates, but then they want mercy on themselves when they have a bad game, which it just doesn't work that way. You feel me? But that's just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts about that below. But you know, like I said, that was just something short for you guys. I just wanted to talk about that. And you know, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts about that. You know, the thoughts about banning all chat. And you know, I know they're talking about, you know, just League of Legends, but hey, what about if they did that in Call of Duty? You know what I'm saying? Or any Overwatch or any other team-based game, you know? But that's gonna be it for me. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to hearing you guys' comments. I just wanted to put out something that would, you know, that would be something that I enjoy. Like I said, I want to talk more esports. Definitely want to talk more, you know, esports, not just League of Legends, but also, you know, fighting games. I know Melty Blood is out. Guilty Gear Strive just actually has a new patch coming out. You know, all that good stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be doing my best to keep my ears to the esports streets, and definitely want to talk more esports with you guys and get more esports people in here, so we could talk about that. So also gonna be doing some more music, gaming, vlogs, all that good stuff. Gamers Paradise 7 is on the way. For those who haven't that don't know yet, Gamers Paradise 7 is coming out on the 21st. That's actually next week as of this video. All right, so I'll be catching you guys on the next time. I'm gonna be ending it here. All right, y'all, catch y'all later. Peace. God bless.
The Dynasty.